Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Lending Report for the week ending July 19th, 2024. Happy birthday. Shout out to my daughter. She turned 29 yesterday, so I'll get to celebrate with her tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's get into it. What happened this week in the news? Pretty light week, really. We'll start with mortgage applications showing that purchases were down 3%. Refinances up 15% in terms of activity. Not surprised because we have seen some improvement in the MBS markets, which means that we have seen better interest rates. Losing a little ground today and some yesterday, but still we are better than we were a month ago. Jobless claims. This has been interesting over the past week. Initial claims up 20,000, continuing up 25,000. Now, if you do a comparison between June and July, for July, state by state, there were 24 states that had higher year-over-year numbers. And within those 24 states, they make up 47% of the population. Now, if you compare that to June, there were only 11 states that made up 22% of the population, of the housing population, that had numbers that were up year over year. So what this suggests is that we're seeing an increase in the unemployment numbers in those higher concentrated states. So this does suggest a slowdown in the market. And we go back to retail sales. That was a big number last week. And the reason for that is because there was an unusual seasonal adjustment. If you take out that seasonal adjustment, the raw numbers show that the retail sales were down 5.6%. So just something to note there. And then we haven't talked about it for a while, but cash freight also for June down 1.8%. Remember, cash freight represents shipping. So all those goods going out to retail spaces and consumers for their availability, there's less of that. So there does appear to be a slowing. So while we might not see a recession, there certainly is a slowdown in the economy if you look at the overall numbers. Now let's take a look at the MBS charts. We are down 12 basis points for the day right now, but you can see we have made up a lot of ground over the past couple months. So this is good for you as a consumer if you're interested in purchasing or refinancing. There has been an improvement in rates. So we'll see what happens with the market next week. But if you are interested, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.